Hey folks, and welcome to another West Yorkshire Retro Gamer stream, and most importantly, it is Wyrg League Cup results, standings, and rules. Oh yeah. One of my favourite times of the week. And as always, I have my two legendary team members in the Awesome Opossum and the Rogue Medic Dragoon in the Discord chat right here, right now. Hell yeah. So, let's see, we've got in chat, we've got Noah in the YouTube chat, we've got 8WT, hello to you, hope you're well. We've got Gil over on YouTube, let the fun start. Hi, how are you amigo? Not too bad, thanks mate, how about yourself? We've also in the Facebook chat got Josh Reese, welcome in. And we've got Mr. J Gaming, that is Justin Tribbett, welcome, welcome. Happy Easter to all and one and all. Hope you've had a good one so far, because certainly Easter over here lasts about 4 days, so no grumbles here. Kevin Davis, Red Ranger 2010, welcome in, how are you doing? David Sutton as well, hello David, long time no see, I hope you're well. We've got likes from Chris Tendo, Captain Tendo Gaming, we've got likes from Mr. J Gaming, Justin Tribbett with the double, Josh Reese with that share as well, and Trina, Trina, are you the first like on this one? I think you may be.
I don't know if I even liked it, to be honest.
Alright. Josh might be the first one then. Ah, right. Yeah. So Trina, you were the last like from the previous stream.
That I remember, yes.
Welcome in, Chris. Hope you're good. We've got Toby over on YouTube as well. Tobalones. Happy Easter to all of you. Hope you've had a good one. And we've got Jackie as well. Welcome in. It's GothGamer89 over on YouTube. In and out playing out. No problem. Right, so let's get straight to it, folks. It's the moment that all the competitors have been waiting for. And we've got them. We had a couple of extensions this week, so that's why the stream is a little later than usual, but not a problem. So, starting with the positions for week 7. Mike at Mr. 63 struggled a little bit. He wasn't able to beat the game and had the same result as Kevin, Scottish Retro Gamer, but Kevin was a little quicker than Mike, and so therefore Mike gets 12th place with Kevin getting 11th. In 10th was Gil, who literally beat the game, and then that was that. So that was all good there from Gil. Gets himself a point for that. No, he doesn't. He gets 1.5. Sorry. So Mike gets 0.5. Kevin gets 1. Gil gets 1.5. Ken gets 2 points. He got 1 completion and 1 level beat. And then Ben, the newcomer, BH Ivy Gaming. He got the same as Rob, which was 1 completion and 2 levels beat, but Rob was a little quicker, and so therefore Ben gets himself 2.5 with Rob getting 3. Moving on to a 3-way tie. This was really good. So we had James at Shanghai Classic, we had Russell at the Wookie Dome, and Cameron at Cake Style, all with 1 completion and 3 levels beaten in the time allowed. But James was quicker than Russell, and Russell was quicker than Cameron, and so they end up getting 3.54 and 4.5. Chris and Jay, Chris Tendo, Captain Tendo, and Jay Rockin' Retro both got 1.5. No, sorry, more than 1.5. They got 1.5. So 1 completion and 5 levels beat, but Jay was quicker than Chris, and so therefore Chris gets another solid 5 points. Jay gets another even more solid 5.5, but the winner for week 7, making it consecutive weeks for the first time this season, it's the triangular chocolate man himself. That is Mr. Tobalones, Mr. Toby, with a very impressive 1 completion and 7 levels beaten on the second run. So Toby gets a nice juicy 6 maximum points for that, and And this is what it does to the standings. Ben, after only 2 weeks, is already on 4 points, so he's closing that gap between himself and Gil, who is now on 9.5. Mike, still ahead of Gil with 12 points there, despite coming last this week. Rob extends that little gap between himself and Mike. He's on 15.5 now, with Ken just narrowly ahead of him on 16.5. Russell makes a nice round 20 points for himself there, making a bit of a gap now between Russell and those below him. With Kevin just half a point ahead of him after having a bit of a poor week by Kevin's standards, and he's on 20.5. There is a sizable gap now forming between the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the rest. Cameron with 26.5 points now. That 6 point gap is going to be very difficult for the Chasing Pact to claw down with only 3 games remaining. Cameron trying to close down James, who's on 29.5, but then the top 3 really are pulling away now. Toby, cheers for the like on Facebook there. Thank you. Yeah, so with that top 4 now, there is that little bit of a gap forming there with 4.5 points between Toby and James. Toby is now on 34. He is closing that gap between him and the top 2. The gap now only 1.5 points between Toby and Chris. Chris on 35.5, with Jay still sustaining that top position, but his gap is being slowly clawed down. He now is on 38.5 with a 3 point gap. This is all to play for with 3 weeks remaining. I love it. Bring it on.
This is the kind of adrenaline I like to see.
This is fantastic. This is all good. All really cool.
It wasn't the best hand, I'll say that.
I'm saying now. Julie! Welcome in, thank you for the like, how are you doing?
It wasn't the best game, honestly.
We've got Brenda, Sideways 7 over on YouTube, and we've got Julie over on the Facebook. Welcome in, both of you. Happy Easter to you all. Toby says, Chris Tendo behind your winky face. Make of that what you will. Moving on. So, trying to keep this a family show. Let's move swiftly on. Let's move swiftly on to the rules for week 8, shall we? I just can't. I just can't. I can't do it anymore. I'm handing the for season 6. I'm handing the reins to Noah and Trina. I just can't anymore. I can't. Yeah, there's a Sesame Street count. Count. No.
I see how this is. Alright.
Oh boy. What am I going to do? Alright. Couple load of this, folks. Right. So, week 8. Have a read of this and please soak it all in. This has quite a bit of detail but important, so please soak it in like a sponge. Week 8 starts Monday 12 PM midday 21st of April and ends 11:59 Saturday the 26th of April. These are England times, also known as GMT. Please check your own time zones to ensure that your run falls within these times. Your run must be completed by that end time. Any part of your run that goes past that time will not be counted in your final result. Week 8's game is Wyrg for the PlayStation 1. Before you start your run, select Wyrg, which is the top left box on your opening screen. Then move 3 times to the right to select Options, and then select Game Settings. Once on this screen, select CPU Level Easy, Set Count 2, Time 60, Hit Points 160, and Box Off. Select Exit twice, and then select Arcade Mode. I told you this had some detail, didn't I?
Quite a bit.
Yeah.
We have to make sure these guys get the gist of
Oh
it.
yeah. No, this is crucial that everyone gets this playing right, because this is tricky stuff. Oh, you still poorly, Jolie. Oh, I hope you get rid of that bug quickly. Julie and a fella Mike have got the same sickness bug that I had a few days ago. It's horrible. Don't wish it on anyone.
No good either.
Yeah. So the aim of your run is to win as many fights, including if you win one of your required 2 rounds within a fight, as possible within 1 hour. So this is the number of fights you win, not the number of completions. This works slightly different. It's slightly different to Street Fighter. So
yes, we had to make this adjustment for a pretty good reason.
Yeah.
Why.
Exactly. So the reason for it not being completions is because you may end up with 2 extra fights within your completion based on the speed you beat Sasuke or Sasuke or whatever you want to pronounce it. You can choose any fighter you like, but you must stick with that fighter until you complete the game. Hey, there he is, Rockin' Retro over on YouTube. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're well. Happy Easter to you.
Yeah.
Right, where we got to... so the reason for it not being 2 completions is because you may end up with 2 extra fights within your completion. You must stick with that fighter until you complete the game and then choose a different fighter for your next attempt. No cheats or glitches allowed, and this also means no use of the on-screen memory card. In the unlikely event that there is a tie between competitors where they reach the same number of fights and possibly rounds at the exact same time, the tiebreaker will be the competitor that lost the least number of fights throughout the run. Please show the full game screen in view, and a timer must also be in view on your stream. Your timer starts when you gain control of your first fighter and ends once the 1 hour has expired. If you gain a full completion, you can reset your emulator once your final score has been confirmed after beating Django. You must keep the same fighter until completion, and then you can change to another, but you can only use each fighter once. After resetting the emulator, change
May I interrupt real quick?
Of course.
So to clarify to you the competition, the Django fight that we're speaking of is the last Django fight, like not the final boss Django, but it's technically after if you did the second route, if you were quick enough to beat Sasuke. If you look at it this perspective, if you beat Tifa, it takes you to that Django fight. If you didn't beat Sasuke quick enough to go to the door to the gold saucer, it takes you directly to the Django fight. So it's that fight where at the end of it, what we're talking about is when it comes to that point of the final score, you guys would be allowed to. Because after that, and Clive will second this one with me, when I had this discussion with the judges and we figured this one out, we figured it was quicker for you guys to have to reset it than having to wait to either beat the final Django form or get killed by Django, just so you guys could, if you did the game as Cloud where you would have unlocked characters, you know. This unfortunately removes that feature, the optional characters to be played, some of them, but it's for the benefit of you guys getting your runs done, having more time, of course. So,
yep.
Go ahead, Clive.
Yep, no, that's all exactly right. So basically, if it's the Django with the credits on, then you don't need to be hanging around. It is just merely the final boss fight that we are judging. So once your score's been confirmed after that particular first Django fight, as soon as you
reset.
Yep, that's your time to reset. So you don't have to fiddle around trying to beat the second Django form. That's just a credit fight. It's not a battle fight, for want of another phrase. So after resetting your emulator, change your settings back to what we have set for the run.
Before.
Yeah. Please stream your official run at the very start of your stream. This makes it easier to judge. If you want to play another game after Wyrg, that's fine, but please remember the deadline for the run itself if your stream is left to the last minute. For your official run to count, it must be streamed to either Facebook, YouTube or Kick. You can multi-stream it to other platforms if you wish, but the run will not be scored on any other platform except these three. If you have any questions about the above, please get back to me or Noah or Trina as quickly as you can. We will still answer questions later in the week. We're not saying that we're unavailable later, but yeah, we would prefer everyone to just, give yourself some time, give yourself some time to just enjoy playing the game correctly so that there's no issues. We've got James over on YouTube, Shanghai Classic. I'll and we've got Ken as well. I'll tell you what, boys. I'll bring the results back because we've actually breezed through everything tonight. We're considerably quick. Now, as always, this particular stream and the rules and the results will all be posted on the League Cup Facebook page. So keep an eye out for that. All good. But yeah, just for you boys that have come in just now, let me get the results screen back on for you. It's going to be 2 seconds because I've had a stupid bloody pop-up come up. I keep getting bloody pop-ups offering me bloody Raven point protection. It's like an antivirus thing, and I really don't need it. Why won't that let me get that removed? 1 second.
So just to re-clarify for some people, when you are playing this game, you are not doing the dungeon. You can't defeat the dungeon. You're doing the arcade mode in it.
Yeah, do please have a very thorough read of these rules. These rules are very detailed for obvious reasons. This particular game is a little complicated. Well, not complicated, but it's detailed. It's different to everything. Yeah, it's detailed. It's far more detailed than any other game that you've played this season. So do please soak all this in like a blooming sponge. Not hard, to an extent. Yeah, so let's take all of those off. Let's go back to the results. There you go, boys. So, yeah, as you can see, yet another different set of results. People finishing in different positions again, which is great. That's what we want. We want everything as competitive as possible every week. There are some sizable gaps that are forming now, but you'd expect that at this stage of the season. These gaps didn't happen, in the first half of the season, for example. So it's really good stuff. Julie with a whopping 19 months of support. Thank you so much, Julie. I really do appreciate it. With these results, I mean, if we kind of break these down a little bit, have we still got Trina in the Discord? Like, she's been quiet.
Yeah, we do.
I'm still here.
Cool.
I'm still here.
Cool.
She's alive. I can hear by the background noise.
You can hear me breathing.
Kevin, just 1 day off a whopping 1,400 with 1,399 days of followers. Thank you so much, Kev. You completed the first 3 levels, James. So in terms of the amount, we got everything timed for you, and you were able to get the first 3 levels in time. If you'd have been about maybe 40 seconds quicker, you would have gotten level 4 complete as well. But as it happens, James, as you can see, no, you can't actually judge with the screen there, but you were actually part of a 3-way tie, James, along with Russell and Cameron. and so all three of you beat the third level within the time limit, but you were quicker than Russell, and Russell was quicker than Cameron. So that's how that.
You're all good, James.
That's how that panned out.
You're all.
Yeah. It's all good. I mean, I have to say, James, I was a bit worried when Cody came in. I know he was only trying to help you, but it actually hindered your run a little. I know he was only pointing out something, but I said in the actual chat of your stream at the time that it wasn't affecting anything. We can still judge your run, and Cody didn't seem to realise that. And that without that cock up, basically, you'd have probably beaten level 4. So but don't worry, because it's not necessarily about how far you're all getting through these games. It's about that half point. In some cases there might be a big gap between one person and another, but if they've got results next to each other, there's only half a point difference. Julie, 968 days. Looking like you're so close to the big 1K. I think you've been robbed there, Julie. I think you're over 1,000 days by now, surely.
I hope you have fun this week as well. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I'm sure everyone will find it. Ergy's an interesting choice.
Just for a 3D fighter.
Well, no, it's something a bit different.
That may throw a lot of people off.
I'm scared to even turn it on. I'm like, I don't know if I'm able to play this.
Oh, give it a go. You know you want to.
I'm gonna try it, but if I'm bad, I'm not streaming it.
Yeah, looks like it might be just you and me this week, Clive.
Are you saying I'm gonna be bad, Noah?
I think you
I
might.
don't know.
I think you might surprise
you
yourself,
try?
Trina. I think Trina might surprise herself. She likes fighting and beat 'em up games, usually. Most of them. So,
Usually.
yeah. So.
The only exception to this season was that Street Fighter 2.
Oh, Street Fighter, I didn't even try. I'm like, there's no way I can do this. Because I did it in the season, like, that we were, competed in, and I'm like, no.
I don't know what you're talking about, Ken. That brought the show tanky. I don't know where you get that idea from.
I think Ken's trying to put Trina off by the sound of it.
Oh, yes, he is. He is.
Right, so from this point on, Trina is not taking any notice of Ken when it comes to her keys.
Do not take Ken's advice. I know it.
Oh, Christ. What on earth?
Ah, jeez.
But yeah, so any of you that are in the chat currently, have you got any questions based on either the rules or the results or anything like that? If you have, get them in there now whilst we're all here.
By the way, you guys are allowed to use alternative costumes. It's just simple. You hold up on the on your D-pad, select the character. That changes the costume.
Lovely jubbly. I'll be interested to see how I get on in practice on this one, because as I say,
I'm not being easy, yeah.
I mean, as everyone knows, I like my fighting games. It's just a question of whether I like one that is on the PlayStation.
Well, plays like a clunky tank. I don't know if you. The one she might like is JoJo.
Is that the girl with the yo-yo?
Yeah, that's the girl. Yeah, no, that's what's her name. JoJo's the one with that can turn into the creature, the dog or whatever that thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need something simple. Simple as my
That's
child.
That's pretty easy. One button, you could just start swiping away.
I mean, best thing to do, Trina, is just to try every single fighter and just do the first fight, because that first guy, the wrestler guy, is rubbish. He's easy to beat. So James says I might try and do a stream later on tonight if after I smoke and get lifted. Get lifted? What? Is someone using you as a barbell in a gym there, James, or something? What are they doing? Turning you horizontal and they're doing a bit of that with James. Are they picking you up and?
I get it. You're playing with them, God.
Or is it the overhead press? Is someone overhead pressing you there, James? Is this wrestling practice?
Maybe crane lifting you.
I don't know. I'm going off what he said. I have no idea. Toby says it sounds hot. Right. Okay.
Yeah, I bet it does.
There we go. James says overhead press. Right. Okay. So James is now the human Bible. So yeah, there we go. Hey, I'm a qualified personal trainer. I know my shit. I'm not very good at it, but I know it. Julie says Jasper is 6 months old today. 6 months already? You've not had him 6 months, have you? No, you haven't had him 6 months.
Julie says Jasper is 6 months
Oh, hold on a minute. Who's got me on speaker?
We can hear you.
That was me. I was trying to turn you on. I'm like, why the hell are you muting? The page froze. But I got you.
that was really weird for a minute there.
I'm watching you on 4 different screens, but one of them decided to unmute.
Oh, and Jackie says echo.
No questions from the competitors.
No, I don't. Oh wait, we've got no. This is Noah's auctions.
Noah's like the only one of us that even know the game, so it's like if you have questions, ask Noah. I have no help this week.
It's a better idea to ask me. Yeah.
Yeah. Noah knows this game, and me and Trina don't. Sorry.
Sorry, no help. I'm like, I can direct you to Noah. You ask me, that's where I'm sending you.
Yes, sir. Let me redirect you to customer service.
Like help in aisle 3.
We've had a spillage of questions in aisle 4. Clean up required.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Like there's no questions. I think they get it. Oh wait. Yes, on the very first. So the red 13 like Django. Yes, after you beat him and you get your score, you reset.
You don't fight the credit, Django.
Yeah, just the normal Django, not the credit Django. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Soon as your score's confirmed, just like your score's confirmed on every other fight, exactly that on the Django one.
Essentially, what you would see is when he's limping.
Right. God knows how he made it that far. Well, yeah, he's been a little naughty, hasn't he, Julie? He's been having a go at your wallpaper and your wires. Wonder if he'll last another 6 months. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's bad news. Well, let's. I mean, is there any way, Julie, that you can kind of, put some kind of protection over your wires? And I don't know about the wallpaper. I don't know how you'd protect against that, but yeah, it's not good. Yeah, so basically, Julie's puppy has been using her wallpaper as a, like a,
Lunch.
well, yeah, stripping it off.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yummy wallpaper.
Well, I hope things improve there, Julie. I really do. Aye. Noah, Trina, any final thoughts on the week 7 results or week 8 rules?
No, I think we went over everything. Hopefully we did the math right.
I'm pretty sure.
I even used a calculator.
I just look forward to some good runs from you guys this week.
Yeah,
Don't let me down.
That's it. This is Noah's game this week, folks. Come on, let's see the quality continue.
I expect some good results.
Hey, I tell you, I mean, again, when you just look at the variation in those individual weekly positions, I just love it. Like there's so many different stuff going on every single week, which is just making it a really good season. But again, as I say, like with how it's ending up at the moment now, there are some significant gaps, being formed in certain areas. So it's good stuff, it really is. Oh, there you go, Noah.
Thank you, Toby.
Yep, Toby's
I'm
gonna do it.
confident in most of your guys' skills that you guys are gonna do whatever you know. It'd be awesome to see just a few ties, maybe.
I think we might. I actually think we might get some ties because of the format, where it's the number of fights rather than completions. I think we might. I think we might get some tiebreakers here. I really do.
The one thing I will say is just remember, this is a 3D fighter. The way you move around the takes some time to get used to it.
It does.
Kind of.
It does.
You know.
Yeah. The first time that you got me to have a go on it, Noah, like that was the first thing I really noticed. Yeah. Once you nail down the directional, like, mechanic on it, you'll probably be okay. But yeah, I think otherwise it plays like any other standard kind of fighting game, but it's just getting used to that directional pad.
We'll see, Tando. We'll see.
One clear.
I think you can get like 2 or 3.
Don't be so bloody soft, Chris.
That's right. Where's the hardiness of the captain, eh?
I see.
Command your crew, Tando.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm like, we got round 2 last time. We're going for round 3 this time from Chris.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
I'd like to see at least 2 rounds out of each, Chris.
He'll probably do like
The rest has been dominating.
he'll do like a 2/3 round just to take the mickey out of all of us.
I think so, maybe. That depends.
We shall see. We
He's
shall.
doing good though.
Hey, we shall see how it all pans out. We really will.
Yeah, I know you're listening as well.
I think
I'm expecting some mad results from you.
I think Jay's baying for blood this week. I think Jay, when you consider that Jay's been knocked off the top perch for the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks! 3 weeks that Jay hasn't won in a row. Like, where's... Can the real Jay please stand up? Please stand up. What's going on? But again, loving it. Loving the variation. Like Jay had his hot streak with weeks 2, 3, and 4. Chris has had a couple. Toby's had a couple. Just don't want to play. Well, then you've got to knock Jay off his perch, then, haven't you, Toby? Right? Super goals and ghosts Super goals and ghosts will be Jay's choice. We know that's going to be Jay's choice, unless Jay wants to take the mickey out of everyone and just tease everyone and then change his mind at the last second. But I would very much doubt it.
Oh, no, I think you'll do good on this one. Trust me.
Didn't do well in the last set. So you'll be fine, Chris. Stop panicking.
This ain't the new challengers. I can promise you, this is better.
Chris, let me put it to you, mate. At the end of the day, you know that fighting games are usually my jam, right? Street Fighter is one of my mega jams, and even I wasn't super comfortable with the new challenges. I'm all over Turbo. Street Fighter 2 Turbo plays like a dream to me compared to new challenges. So there you go. There's a golden nugget of detail for you. Ken says I'll take a 0 for Super G&G. Thank you. Well, I'm taking a bloody minus score, mate, if I have to play it. So like the Mega Drive version, the Genesis one, that's just normal ghouls and ghosts or whatever. I can do okay-ish on that, but that SNES version, screw that. That SNES version is hard, man. Difficult. Really tricky. The only thing good about it is the level 1 music.
Even that's not the best.
I don't mind it. I think it works quite well. Oh, hold on.
That's like a horror merry-go-round.
Oh wait, hey up. Chris has Chris finally been humbled here? Dave Butler, Entertainment Round Tablecast. Welcome in, mate. How you doing? Chris says the roles have been reversed with this last 2 weeks. I'm a peasant. Oh. Is that peasant or pheasant? I've heard that pheasant cooks quite well if you obviously pluck the feathers. Yeah, how's David this evening? Hope you're well, mate. Hold on a minute. Tendo's having flashbacks of SG&G. Yeah, well, these things happen. These things happen, don't they? Happy Easter and 4/20. Actually, where I am now, David, it's 21/4 now, because we're past midnight.
17:35.
So it all depends on where you are around the world.
Yeah.
So there you go. Right, fan-flipping-tastic as far as I'm concerned. Yep. So, Noah and Trina, after this, if you've got any spare time remaining, I will bring up the spreadsheet with the game details that we were talking about for season 6, and a certain summer thing, and in the YouTube chat we've got Toby saying what up y'all. Ken says so that's why Clive looks like the colours are fading. What?
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 Oh, I get it. But still, what?
My colours are fading?
No, it's a 420 thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
That puts me in my place. Like, I've never smoked it, so I wouldn't know.
Listen, James, I expect some good results.
Oh yeah, like Noah is very expecting, like this week.
Oh yeah,
right?
Everybody.
Noah is a taskmaster for all 12 of you, right? So this is not me, right? I'm an innocent bystander this week. This is all on Rogue Medic Dragoon, Mr. Noah Lewis. This is him, and Noah, you're man enough. You'll take it, won't you? You know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Man enough to take it. If I mess up somewhere, it's on me.
Yeah, you haven't messed up, mate. It's all good.
Lead by example.
That's it. Leadership. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Just remember, no doing the dungeon crawler, otherwise you're losing.
Yeah, this ain't Dungeons and Dragons, folks. This is, without a doubt, Ergie's 1v1 fighty. Trina needs to play this week. She might. Trina gives every game a go. She then just decides whether she's playing.
I'm gonna try. I just haven't tried yet to decide if I like it enough that I'm gonna do it. But I'm not ever gonna do a stream where I'm gonna come last. If I think I'm gonna get last, I'm not gonna run.
He look at least, I'll tell you that.
He bet me this week. I'm like freaking devastated.
Oh? What do you do?
Russell bet me.
What do you do?
I don't even know what my time was, but I know that Russell bet me.
Do you do?
Well, time for you to get your own back because Russell don't like fighting games.
Russell's not a fighting person.
No. He's a Wookiee, not a fighter. So,
yeah. He fights in one way, but not that way.
You're gonna wear your bikini and cheer me on. I'm not running ever again. I will close my YouTube page. I'm like, that's just a threat. Come on.
who's threatening you?
Toby says he's gonna wear his bikini and cheer me on if I run this. And I'm like,
for God.
No.
Toby,
I'm never running again.
Toby, right? We don't want to be blinded. No offense, dude, right? We want to keep our eyesight for the remainder of the season, please, and beyond. Right?
We won't pay to put them back on, but keep them on, please.
Exactly.
Is there a difference? What do you mean, difference in points to doing it, or?
Well, yeah. So basically, if Toby turns up in any bloody mankini, he's going to get points deductions. So there you go.
No, I'm not. That wasn't from Toby. That was from.
Yeah, Ken said, "Is there a difference?" So I'm telling you what the difference is. If Toby comes out in a flipping mankini, then he's getting points deductions of the highest degree. So that should put him off. Right. So, David is our local correspondent for the WrestleMania, according to this. And David says, I'm still celebrating, only have 830 here. Oh, wow. Cindy, welcome in. Thank you for the like. Hope you're good. Super JJ, I got it. James, like if you need to pull your finger out, stop Jay, right? And yeah, but Jay plays it unprofessional. Jay plays it unprofessional to relax. He doesn't just play it to speed on it. He plays it to relax. Right, so we need a Jay versus James on professional mode of Super J and J.
We'll make sure to get a Jay versus James. Yep.
We're gonna have to now, aren't we?
Let's make sure to schedule that.
Yep. Hey, Trina, you've seen it, right? James has practically requested this, or that way. I don't know. Depends which
We'll
round.
just add that one into the summer challenge.
Well, yeah. Well, that's a summer challenge. So there we go. David says WrestleMania Night 2 is happening right now. It's Rhodes versus Cena. You can't see me. You can't see me.
How is it that Rock did it?
Yeah, like you can't see me.
Oh no, he did it at the same time though, yeah.
Yeah. Dominic Mysterio's just won the Intercontinental title. Really? That went off Bron Breakker, were it?
This guy keeping her title pretty damn good.
Oh yeah. Dirty Dom is now in. Ugh, boy. I mean that kid gets a lot of heat. Like he is the ultimate heel right now. Like Dirty Dominic, he gets more boos than you can imagine. And now we've got Switch 2 commercials. Oh boy. Right, yeah, there we go. So Kev's watching it as well. Io keeps her title. Yeah, because Rhea and Bianca were just pushing her around like a rag doll in the promos, and so Io's got her revenge. So that's good. Alrighty. Good stuff. Certainly does. Right. Now what, Trina? Anything finally, or is that a wrap?
That's a wrap, but I have to watch YouTube videos with Jimmy, and then I'll meet up with you sometime later.
Yep, sounds good. I'll go.
Unless you go to bed.
Oh no, I'm all right. Don't worry about me. Yeah. So Noah, I'll go through the details that me and Trina went through just a day ago. So that's
great.
Fair question from James. Any specific characters that we can't use? Just unlockables, isn't it?
Unfortunately, there are. In this case, it's unfortunately going to be Yuki, Zach, and what's his name? Vincent. You also can't use Django, and you can't use the other two characters from the the dungeon crawler, because that's in the rules. We won't allow the use. So unfortunately, you're going to be stuck with the usual roster, including Cloud, Tifa, and Sephiroth. So you're allowed to use the regular Final Fantasy that are automatically unlocked, but you can't use the unlockable characters, because unfortunately, due to me want to the fact that you guys have time saved, that one Django fight, you have to restart the emulator.
Well, that answers that one there, James. Yeah, so
too.
Standard characters plus the 3 that Noah just mentioned there. Those are the ones you can use. If there's any other character that comes on, then nope, none of that. Jey Uso's won the World Heavyweight title. Was that against Gunther? Why the hell would they give... Like, honestly, the Usos are not singles competitors. I don't care what anyone says, right? They're a tag team. They are not... Don't... Yeah, ran that yeet shite down my throat. No spanky. Not having that. Oh, come on, Guthrie will wipe the floor with him. Like, I'm not having that.
Probably.
No, screw that. Randy Orton's getting ready to wrestle now. Fair play to Orton. He keeps himself in shape for a guy of his age. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I know. No. Like the WWE, there's certain wrestlers that they just don't use in the right way, and it really gets on my wick. This is why I don't watch WWE as much anymore. I prefer some of the other promotions. Some of the other promotions do a lot better work for me than WWE at times, and this it's the booking. It's the booking of the wrestlers and
Right.
who gets the push and who doesn't get the push, and you know yeah. But, James is interested in Mankini deductions. Yeah. Toby's got to behave himself.
Okay. Well. I mean, did I hopefully answer the question?
Yeah, did that cover everything regarding the characters there, James? Please let us know now.
I like that you guys at least have a sense of humor. I love that part. So.
Yeah, I just like my site's bad enough as it is. I don't want to be seeing any blokes in Mankinis. Thank you very much. Just not no.
You got the one boy.
Kevin says the New Day has the World Tag Team titles. Jacob Fatu has it. I'm glad they've given Fatu a title because he's class. I saw him wrestling MLW and he's a very good wrestler. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, I mean, New Day's gone heel. Like New Day's gone heel because they basically rejected Big E coming back after a bloody 2-year injury. So yeah, there we go. Cold Buster, hey Clive, what's up? Yeah, not bad, thanks. How about yourself? Hope you're well. James says, let's get it. He'll probably crush me, but hey, I'm always up for the challenge. I mean, what you mean? What you meaning that someone's going to crush you, James? What you mean? Toby and his mankini? You mean he's going to squish you? He's going to do like a top rope splash off the. He's going to do a splash off the top rope in his mankini. Is that what you're suggesting? I mean,
is that what we are hearing?
Well, I mean, that's how it comes across. I mean, like we can set up a wrestling ring. I mean, like Noah's got the capability to set it up, man. So.
I can do it digitally if you prefer.
Digitally, you need to put Toby in the mankini in your wrestling. That's his character's choice.
If I can get that out. Yeah.
Is there options for bikinis on men in there?
Oh God, I hope not.
Think so.
I hope not.
Think so.
I absolutely hope not.
No.
Oh, it's Joe
I mean,
Head.
the wrestling outfits are kind of scandalous anyway, a lot of them.
Yeah, some are. Seriously, Joe Hendry's going against Randy Orton. Really? Wow. Okay. That must be a WWE first, having the TNA champion turn up at WrestleMania. I think that's a first. That's cool. That could be a good match actually. Hendry's doing good stuff at the minute, and Orton's Orton. So yeah, no, I don't mind that match. That's a good match. Yeah. I mean, it is, but I don't see Randy Orton unless Randy Orton's moving over to TNA, which he won't. I don't see Hendry losing the belt. So yeah, this.
Oh, we have a mic in the house.
We have got Mike in the house.
Yes.
How are you doing? How are you doing there, Mike? Hope you're well, man. Wasn't your best week this week, mate? Unfortunately, but I'm sure you'll bounce back. So nothing to worry about. You did come 12th this week, but it's all right. We've got three more matches coming up. 3 more weeks matches. Talking WrestleMania, aren't we? Oh, it's not. It's non-title. That right. Well, the reason for it being non-title means that Orton can beat Hendry then in terms of the storyline. Yeah, if the belt had been on the line, then obviously Hendry wins because they're not going to give the belt to Orton.
Thank you, James.
Yeah, hey, it's all good, James. All good.
Back to you guys with the competitor.
Aye, yeah, keep these runs coming, guys. You're nearly at the finish line now. Just give it one last big push. And
A few more pushes.
you call this WrestleMania? I don't know. I kind of call it a bunch of wrestling matches that WWE are just putting together now out of randomness. You weren't far off, Mike. You really weren't far off. If you'd have had about an extra minute, you'd have had the game beat there, mate.
Yeah.
So, and that would.
It was still a good run. It just wasn't as good as everyone else's.
Yeah,
But it was bad.
I mean, this is the thing, Mike. You weren't. You weren't miles off everyone else. Like Kevin got the same result as you. It's just Kevin was slightly quicker. That's all. And Gil,
then even Gil and Ken only got one extra match after that. So
yeah, so like Gil got one round better. Ken got 2 rounds better. Ben and Rob got 3 rounds better. You know, there wasn't a lot in it. Not a lot in it at all. If you'd have gone slightly quicker, you'd have been absolutely fine. But as I say,
Absolutely.
all nice and tight there. You know what I mean? There was nobody got walloped. So all good, man. And to be honest, Mike, we're just really pleased that you got through the stream. You know, unscathed.
Absolutely.
You know, because obviously with some of the difficulties you've had on some of your streams in the past, it's just really good just to see you having a healthy stream. You know, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. So yeah, good man, excellent. Right, Ken says, so do we get Clive to show us how this game is properly played? I mean, I'm gonna say this is where Noah would be. This is where Noah would be at his best. Cheers for like that, Mike. Mr. 63 TV.
I don't know anything about this game. That's not me, it's truth be told, right?
Yeah. No, Noah's choice. No, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna see if I can play it properly, and if I can, then we'll see how I do. Yeah, hell yeah. Kevin, cheers for that like and the share, mate. Much appreciated. Kevin's doing his Joe Hendry impression. Yeah.
Okay.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
What do you have to do, for your schedule?
What, impressions of Joe Hendry?
No, Mike.
I'm messing. Okay.
Yeah.
Switching up to Friday nights so I can get more done on the weekend. Yeah, no problem, mate. Yeah, absolutely no problem at all with that. It's if you get your running on time, that's all we ask. And obviously Friday nights will definitely be on time, so that's not a problem at all. To be fair, Mike, it's actually easier for me, Trina and Noah, if some of the runs are a little bit before Saturday, because then there's less. Saturday is very, Saturday is very busy with the runs. So Joe Hendry just got RKO'd out of nowhere. Well, there's no surprise there, is there? That's the whole Orton thing these days. Oh, but we've only got to make it last 4 more minutes, and then we get to the hour, so it's actually kind of cool. James,
So we just sit here and we talk a bit longer.
yeah. That's all this is now. We'll just talk for another 3 minutes. Okay. Right. Right. Hold on. What we got? James says banana hammocks a symbol. What? James, I think James, you're having too much fun on your trip, dude. I have no idea what
What
you're
did you
about.
say? Isn't it because you're on vacation?
Must be. Ken says that would make it more enjoyable to watch than specials since I dragged my girl into the stream with me. All right, cool. So hurry, Clive. She's almost chewed through the ropes and. Oh my word. Right, Ken, what you and your missus get up to in your time is entirely in your time, my friend. Right?
I know nothing.
Banana hammock twin powers activated there, James. Oh my god. Ken, my guy has the right idea. Gags and ropes.
No.
Oh my right. I can't do this anymore. I just can't. No what, Trina, you're in charge. I'm done.
You're resigning already.
I know.
You dragged her in. You said you gagged her, tied her up.
So how can she tell you what you're going to do next? Kill it. Oh my god. Joe Hendry just suffered another RKO. Bloody hell. Like, can Joe Hendry get his standing ovation at all? Like, because if he gets his special move in, it might actually make the contest at least a little bit more competitive. Because it just puts a really bad view on Joe Hendry as a champion in any organisation if he's just going to get RKO'd. Like, what's that doing for Joe Hendry? That's not putting him over, is it? You know, that's what Orton's supposed to be doing here. He's supposed to be kind of getting him over. So, yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Right, what we got? Ken says I said dragged her in. How else am I supposed to do that? James says Toby with our powers combined, twin cabana banana. Oh my word. There's a lot of throwable objects with cards on them that I have to dodge. Oh, God. Right, can we get a plus 25 disclaimer on this one, please? Oh, Christ above. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I don't know. Crazy.
This here.
I mean, everyone's seemingly having fun. Ah, nice one. Cheers, Noah. Cheers. See, because the reason I say 25 is that just about keeps Noah in the chat, so we're good on that one.
No, you know, yeah, that's pretty true. That is true, actually.
Ken says, I win, me 6, Clive 2. What?
What?
I have no idea what you're on about there, Ken. I can't actually... Like, the only time that you've ever beaten me, Ken, in competition was when it was pinball. Like, you know...
Ouch. Yeah, that's right, it was only pinball.
Yeah. The very first time, Ken, and I don't know whether you'll remember this, right? But the very first time that me and you were against each other in competition was Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and you did a no run. And I can only assume that you were scared of me because I ended up getting the run of the week.
Oh! Ouch!
I remember it really well because I was absolutely miffed that you did a no run.
Like how you annihilated me with Tekken Advanced.
Hey,
Yes, I wanted that, by the way.
Well, alright, okay, I'll give you Barney because there was no bloody way that I was going to do anything on Sorry Barney, so yeah, you can have that.
When was that? Ooh.
What, Barney? Jesus, that was several seasons ago.
No, I think he's talking about the Street Fighter.
One of your first seasons, I think, Ken, to be fair. I can't remember how far back it were now. Right, Kevin says in Impact Wrestling they got a new title now. They dropped it. Oh yeah, it's the international title. Yeah. I'd seen that. Yeah. No, all good.
How many more minutes you got over there?
We're a minute over, which is fantastic. So thank you for hanging on. Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, all good.
Time to go.
Yeah, time to go.
It's time to make like a city and leave.
Oh God, that was. Oh no, I can't believe Noah's just done that one. Oh,
No one
Christ.
has the dad jokes.
Oh my God, he's preparing, isn't he? He's preparing. It's 2 a.m.
Leave. I said leave.
It leaves.
Leave.
He's saying.
I do actually have to leave though, because
Yeah.
Jimmy has insisted I am at 10 p.m. and
Yeah.
I require YouTube.
Yeah, no, that's
So
absolutely
I can go
fine.
chill with the kids.
I just want to put this out there. Massive thank you to Trina and Noah as always, because without the two of them, this
Thank you to both of them.
this competition doesn't exist without the two of them. So, thank you to both of you.
I mean, it's been really nice work with all these guys. Also, really, thank you and thank you, you guys. You know.
Yep.
Even if you didn't want me to come tonight.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, we'll forget that one never happened. Like, that little discussion never happened earlier. We'll archive that one.
I know nothing.
I know nothing. Nothing at all.
Have any fun?
I know nothing.
Oh Christ! Right, hold on. What's all this about? Ken saying I'd be willing to do it in a friendly, maybe over fight game. What? Me versus you on Street Fighter 2 Turbo? You're on, dude. You're absolutely on. Right. With all that being said,
Good night.
yep.
If that ever happens.
We got good night from Trina. We got good night from Noah. Good night from me. Thanks as always, folks. Have a good one. See you in the next stream. See you later.